Perfect timing. Justine has prepared a wonderful dinner for us, and I'm in the process of cooling down a very dry martini for you.
I'm afraid we got a whole lot of trouble for nothing. I made other plans.
Well, I can't believe this. You didn't say a word.
We never talked about dinner, did we?
Well, I was just assuming...
Well, there's the rub. You should never assume a thing.
I'm not sure I like this arrangement anymore. I'm not interested in running a hotel.
Then I'll leave. How about that?
Oh, come on, Cece. You're going to be away for several days. That far-flung wedding of Edens and cruises and somewhere in Shangri-La or Westphalia, wherever it is. We won't be seeing each other. Can't we just have a last supper together?
I cannot do that. Not tonight. I've got a business dinner and I can't get out of it.
Well, at least have one drink with me. I've made wonderful martinis.
Well, I guess one won't hurt.
Well, if one doesn't hurt, then I haven't made them well at all. We see there, we really can be nice to each other if we just try.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here's to happier times. And, to unions that are blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, tell me the truth, Cece. Aren't you even going to miss me this last little bit while you're away?
I'll think of you. How's that?
That's evasive. Oh, just tell me you're going to miss me.
How can I tell you until I do? And if I do, I'll mail you a postcard.
We could arrange some way so there's no danger of you missing me.
Could we, huh? How could we do that? Are you serious? Are you really serious? You are suggesting that I take you to Eden's wedding?
Well, why not? I mean, I'd love to be there with you. Why should I deny it?
Why would I want to take you to the wedding? And why would you even want to go? You alienate everybody. Is that what pleases you?
I would be pleased if you wanted me there with you.
Well, I don't. You're an outsider, Pamela. You're like an alien.
You have never even learned how to equivocate properly.
There's something you don't understand. Pebble Creek happens to be a spot that is very special to my family.
Yes, I understand. You and what's-her-name had some magic moment there. Strange and very odd you never mentioned it to me.
It's odd that you think I would. Have I thought about mentioning to you about our honeymoon or the first time that we went nude bathing?
Oh, just because you cavorted in some hotel lobby at one time in your youth doesn't make it a shrine to Sophia, does it?
Oh, you finally remembered her name. She'll be pleased about that.
Well, does it?
I just told you it is a very special place to all of us.
Well, if it's so damn beautiful, aren't there things there that you and I could share? Look, I don't even have to be at the blessed wedding. I can rent a little cottage right nearby, and we can at least see each other.
You want me to walk down the aisle with my daughter and then sneak around the back of the altar to your cottage? Is that what you're telling me to do?
Oh, my gosh. You don't have to make it kind of sound quite so burlesque.
No, it's too sad to be burlesque, and it's not going to happen. Thank you for the martini.
Oh, sure. You can just run off leaving me all alone thinking about, you know, certain bodies and skulls and where they're buried.
If that is a prelude to some threats, you'd better think twice, because you're not going to get anything that way.
Well, then just tell me how I do get what I want.
Start by wanting something that you can get.
But I want you. I have a feeling I'm losing you, and that hurts.
Let's get something straight. You see, you never had me from the beginning. Let's understand that. Now, my staying here one night or 2 nights made you jump to conclusions. Well, you're wrong. You shouldn't have. And to solve the problem, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Cece, surely you're not leaving for Rock Creek tonight.
It's Pebble Creek, and no, I'm not.
Well, what's all this? I mean, you break out practically everything you brought over here. You're only going to be gone a couple of days.
I don't know how long I'm going to be gone.
You're moving out, aren't you?
Pamela, I never moved in. Don't you understand that? I'm going up to Pebble Creek to get my life together. Maybe. Maybe.
Everything's going to be just fine. It's going to be fine. Good.
Hey, Cruz. Where's Eden? Is she with you? Mom, I thought you were in bed. Look, I finally packed up all my stuff for the wedding. You need some help? I can bring your suitcase down for you.
We're not going tomorrow.
Why not?
Oh, yes you are. We'll all be going.
Why? What happened?
Eden's in the hospital.
What?
I don't know what happened. Ask Cruz.
Well, it was nothing anybody did.
No, of course not.
1 minute she was feeling fine, and then she couldn't move her legs.
Oh, no.
There's reason to believe that it's only temporary. She'll probably recover tomorrow.
Is that what the doctor said?
That's what I said. Now I have to go back to the hospital. Eden wanted all of you told face to face. So would you stop and let Mason and Kelly and your father know, please?
Of course.
I'll go with you.
Make sure they understand that the wedding is not postponed. We'll be married Friday exactly as planned.
All right.
What happened to the moon?
Dr. Scott Clark, please call the MRI lab.
Something is happening, Kane.
Cruz, Ted told us what happened. How is she?
Nobody seems to want to tell me.
They've taken her for some tests. Has anyone notified Cece?
I'm sure Ted will know where to find him. Just started pouring out.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
There's no need for you to stay.
Why? Because I'm not part of the real family?
I just thought you might not want to leave Samantha with the sitter.
Eden is my friend. Did you find anything out?
Except never to wait for anything, never to say that now isn't good enough. We could have been married by now, you know. In Hawaii, in Mexico, here, but we wanted it to be perfect. Nothing less would do. That's the crime that is always punished. It won't happen again.
Please now, keep back. Keep back. We haven't finished yet.
Well, when will you be finished? Why is it taking so long?
I'm sorry,
Baby,
you'll have to ask
baby, are you all right?
How is Eden?
I don't know.
They haven't gotten the results of her test yet.
Who's the attending physician?
Scott Clark, it appears.
A resident? He's wet behind the ears. What's the matter with you? Why did you call me?
He already called in the head of orthopedics and a neurosurgeon.
Who is the neurosurgeon? We don't want just anybody. We're talking about my daughter, remember?
I know who we're talking about, and I remember she's our daughter. Now, I know you're frightened. So are Cruz and I, and bellowing at us doesn't help.
I'm sorry.
I take it we're still waiting to hear some news, yeah?
Excuse me, but Miss Capwell is back in her room now, if anyone would like to say goodnight.
Oh.
I love what you left me.
I didn't bring it.
Where did it come from? How did it get here?
What are you trying to do? Scare yourself to death?
I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right. So we're going to make you well. Don't you worry about that.
Cruz said you're going to be just fine, so I guess we're going to have to believe him.
I wish I could be sure about the two of you. Mama, do you remember the night I was born? How frightened you were? And how in awe of each other you were? You kept wondering what I would look like, what I would do, how I would be. You named me after your happiness. You told me this story 100 times. I want you to know the story, the true story of how I was really born. It was the beginning of the world. Before there were leaves and branches and rain and snow. Because wherever there's love, there's a world. And you made me a world. And maybe I can give that world back to you if you'll let me.
Sweetheart, this isn't the time for that.
Yes, it is. It is. Excuse me.
I don't want you talking like this. You do understand me? I don't want you talking like this.
Daddy, maybe if you and... No, I can't ask that of you. That's a promise you have to make to each other.
I think you need to rest.
Is everybody here, Mason and Kelly?
Everyone.
Good, I want to see them.
Now?
No. There'll be time for us. Will you tell them, please? Daddy? Don't go.
Oh, baby. I'm an old man tonight.
You'd think he'd have the decency to know where he doesn't belong.
Yeah, well, maybe he's thinking of Sophia's feelings and not yours.
It just doesn't feel right.
Oh, sorry. I thought you needed me.
Don't send him away on my account. I mean it. Let the others think what they want to think. No one has a right to tell you who you should or should not depend on tonight.
You've wanted him all along. You've known it all along.
TJ.
It's okay. It's not like you were dishonest. You just didn't know your own mind. Now you do. I'm sorry to have kept you.
Yeah, I'll marry you.
I don't want you doing this just for me.
Sweetheart, listen to me.
I mean it. I said too much before. I want you to be happy, whether that's separate or together.
It's together. That's the way we want it.
We know repairing the damage is not going to be easy. But we could never really be separate, not really.
You've made me so happy.
And make us happy. Get well, Eden.
Darling, are you sure that you're ready for this trip in the morning?
Yes.
It's a very long way.
I know. I'm not afraid.
You sleep now. It's almost morning. I'll be in with the sun to wake you.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Okay. Be patient. We're going to get there in plenty of time. I promise you that. Mother, you look like you're going to Europe. We're going up the coast. Would you give me a break? It's not every day one of my daughters gets married. All right? Now, I want to make sure I have the belt to this dress. I don't have the belt to this dress. I hold this for me. I'll be right back. All right. Thanks, hurry.
Capua residence. We were just walking out the door. Hey, okay, hang on.
Who is it?
Your mother. Seems she has something terribly urgent she needs you to do.